way before I start bleaching. And these are kind of like the dark knots on the wig. We're going to be bleaching these today to make them bleach. I like bleach. And I like to use 2 scoops of this bleach. I find that's perfect amount for wigs. And then we're going to take the little brand. I'm applying small amounts at a time, not too much, because you want the consistency to be like really thick cream. If you find that you the corner of the brush, I just think it makes it so much easier to apply to the lace like this. So once you're done, it should kind of look something like this. As y'all can tell, the knots were. And now I'm just rinsing all of that bleach out. And you cannot mess this up. Like, you can't. Brassiness or like any type of golden. So after that, I just kind of like to let the hair sit for about 8 minutes. And then I go ahead and I rinse it out and condition the hair as well. Foundation first before I actually start plucking the front of this wig, girl. You can't really see the full results because you have to wait. And I think this is a HD lace, if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna have to go back and check. I love that the wig is pre-plucked as well because it makes it easier for beginners when you actually first start learning how to pluck a wig. So hair down the middle on my actual head, you want to make sure. So once I'm done with that, I'm gonna hot comb these edges and the hairline. I like to do all this before I put it on my head. It just makes it way easier whenever it comes time for me to actually install the wig. And this is a Andis hot comb. I always use it on the hottest setting. You can literally see like the steam is so hot. Then I'm going to take my wax stick and put it on the top so I can really get this wig flat. Somebody in my last video told me that my wig wasn't flat enough. So we're going to make this wig super flat just for you, sis. Because you tried to play me. I'm just playing. But yeah, we are going to make this wig super flat. Like y'all going to see whenever I install this wig, it was hella flat. So this is the wig after I straightened it, and I don't know if I told y'all, but I did dye this wig jet black, so that's why it looks very black. I have a video on my channel on how I dye my wig, so if y'all haven't already seen that, make sure y'all check that out. And today I'm doing a ball cap method. So to do my ball cap methods, I'm using my olive oil super hold fix it spray, and I'm putting that along my hairline, and then I blow dry that on a hot setting, and I'm gonna cut this excess cap off. I'm sure most of y'all know how a ball cap method works. But if you don't, then I wanted to include this in the video so y'all can see how I do mine. Now, it's not perfect, but it does work for me. So after I do that, y'all can tell it's kind of little bits sticking out like on the edges. So I'm going to take some of my wig grip gel and this metal comb, and I'm just kind of pushing the edges of the cap down so that you can't really see that excess sticking up. So now I'm going to take some makeup so that the cap blends better with my skin tone. Some people do this before they actually cut the cap off, but I like to do it this way. I just think it works better for me like this. And some of the makeup did get on my skin, and I'm just taking some alcohol to remove that off of my skin before I start applying my wig to my head. This is how the wig looks, and right now I'm just kind of feeling it out and seeing where I want it to go, where I want it to be positioned, how far the hairline is going to come. You definitely want to do this before you start gluing everything down, because you might have to cut some cap off, which I didn't. But yeah, to apply my wig, I'm using my olive oil wig grip gel and a popsicle stick, and I'm just applying this halfway on the wig cap and halfway on my skin. So I'm blow drying this on a warm setting, and I'm letting it get tacky before I actually apply the lace into the gel. And after it gets to a good stickiness, I'm just taking the lace and I'm pulling it down. I'm pulling the hairline down to the furthest part of where the gel extended. And then I'm blow drying this on a cool setting so that it doesn't appear white or get like hard and flaky. And then I go ahead and I do the other side. So then I'm cutting these slits into the lace to create these small sections. It just makes it easier for me to cut this lace off. And I'm using an eyebrow razor. I always use an eyebrow razor to cut my lace off so that the lace doesn't be like just a straight line whenever I use scissors. So then I'm just going to pull my baby hairs out. I don't know if y'all can tell, but it's kind of like a little gap from where my baby hair is to the hairline. And me personally, I love that. I just think it makes it look a little more natural. But that's just my opinion. So to secure this wig even further, I'm going to take that olive oil super hold spray and spray where you kind of see that little gap at. And then I'm going to tie this down with an elastic band for about 15 minutes. As y'all can see, I kind of put layers in this hair. I just think it looks so cute. To cut my baby hairs off, I use a hair cutting comb. This is what I used to create those layers in my hair. And I'm laying my baby hairs with this super hold spray and just laying them to my liking. You can do your baby hairs how you want to do your baby hairs. This is how I like mine's. Everybody has their own preferences. I like them to be kind of thick, or like not really thick, but I like very visible baby hairs. But if you like yours thin, obviously you do thinner baby hairs. You will make them shorter. So do them to your liking. And I like a super clean straight part, so I'm going to take some concealer, and this is the concealer I will use on my face. This is LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Fawn, and this angled slanted brush.